kind of to the east of us, kind of the southeast. But it's just breaking day. I can see some deer already out in the flat, just moving around. Right, looks like a big 8 though, doesn't it? The sun's not going to come up right behind us like we thought. So we're going to be a little more careful than we thought. Wow, that is so awesome, dude. I love this. Don't you love filming deer? No idea. That's an awesome video. Man, that's awesome. It's 8 o'clock. Sun's come up. There's a lot of deer moving across this flat. A lot of deer. A lot of bugs, mostly bugs. These does don't want to be seen right now. But this is a beautiful morning. My goodness, we've had bugs walk right past us. Hadn't seen us at all. We got a doe right here that's like there's a doe walking right. It's gonna walk right past us where that 8-pointer did earlier. There's a buck. All right, there's a buck. There's a buck just came out on the other side of the doe, walking out. He's a mature deer. He's busted up though. What is he? Looks like a big 10. Really? Okay. Yeah, just stay on him. Yeah, we'll shoot him, okay? Fixing to shoot. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Dude. I'm telling you, I love my CBA Cascade. I'm just telling you. That is, we sat up here. We loved this flat yesterday. We came in here and rattled. Didn't rattle into anything. We saw a bunch of big rubs. I love this flat. It's got thickets all the way, drops off on both sides. We got in here before daylight. We sat up. We just relied on our Realtree. We had deer coming out at crack of day. Some good mature deer, some 8 points, and all of a sudden, the big 10 Paul had a picture of on the Spartan pops out. I mean, literally, like I'm shaking right now. I'm so excited. It is literally 8:15. This deer steps out at 8:10. He pops out right here to the north out of this thicket. I mean, boom. Deer. Golly, look at this deer right here. Oh my word. Look at that. Look at that. What a beautiful Texas 10-pointer. I mean, look at the tines. Oh my word, look at that. You like shooting back in the sun like that?
Yeah. It looks good.
Golly. He is so awesome. Look at all the stuff he's been rubbing right here in his horns. I mean, fresh. Guarantee you that was this morning somewhere. He's tearing up some trees. Does he look good right there, though?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That is so awesome. Thank you, Paul Holton, putting us on this deer. When we saw this spot yesterday, I knew in my mind, I said, this is a spot to get incredible video. And the size of the rubs down there that we saw was incredible. And I guarantee you, this boy right here is responsible for him. Phenomenal deer. Awesome. Wow, great mash too. Unreal. Unreal.
Double timing today. 22nd of December. Headed back in here to this blind over this corn where I had my last encounter with the big main beam 9. Got the bow in hand this afternoon. Got the muzzle loader on the shoulder. I'm wearing orange, you guys can see. It is late muzzle loader, late bow season here in Iowa. So shotgun season just got done. This is my third hunt of the late season. So. Deer starting to filter in. Got a really nice, probably 3-year-old buck coming from the turnips that I broadcasted in the beans down there from the west. They're starting to filter out. So. Yes! Right there in the field, baby. Let's go! I've waited all year long for this deer. Waited all year long for this deer. Didn't target him early season. And I have no idea where he come from. Not a clue. But he came from the west. He's like that right there. Yes! Yes!
Been waiting for this one. This has been a about a 2-month quest. Got Justin with me, and he is laying right here. Did not go anywhere. Look at this beast. Look at this thing. That's him. That is him. That's the big 9 we've been after all season. I was Jack this afternoon. He came out. It was straight south wind, and didn't think it was gonna happen. Deer cleared out of the field, and I looked over, and boom, there he was. And I'm freaking jacked. It's been a long season for me, and just happy to be able to put a tag around this buck.
Finally, we got a break in the weather. Tell you, this deer, he's been in there consistent. We've had 5 days where he's been there every day during daylight. I think what happened was that opening day, we had that 8-pointer come in there. We're pretty familiar with that deer. Didn't know he was kind of bedding up there where the big deer was. And, you know, I think that deer probably had all the bucks, including the deer we were after, maybe run out of there for a little bit. You know, that big deer disappeared for about 5 to 7 days. But he's back comfortable. We just haven't had the right wind. You know, instead of pushing it and going in there and hanging just a new setup, you know, while that deer's comfortable, we're just gonna bide our time and wait. Finally, I think we got a break, and we're gonna have the right wind tonight. So all the deer coming from back in here. So we should be really good. This is where I think most of the deer are bedding. It's right back in here. This is the perfect scenario. This is what we wanted. I'm not nervous about this shot. It's all the deer. There's a lot of deer that are up here, and it's just we have to, if these deer go behind us at all, just hopefully don't blow. Oh, right here. That's not him. No. That deer needs to be killed, though.
He ain't toting that.
Give me a hug.
He ain't toting that.
Good shot.
Yes.
That gun giant. We've been obsessed with that deer for a month. He stood there and faced us for seemed like
I
forever.
hated it. I saw his. I can barely see his face. I saw his eyes. Just. I was like, he's gonna get Brian.
Looking through us.
I was like, he's gonna get Brian. Good, you did good on that.
Dude,
You did good.
Awesome.
Dude, the blood in here is unreal. That's him. Good night. Good Lord. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. What a freaking giant. Whew, I'm speechless. That's the biggest deer I've ever taken here, by far. Oh man. Thanks, Dad, for letting me come hunt this one. It's a freaking monster. This is the deer we've been after. Man, I didn't know if, I know we kind of had 2 days left before we leave for Montana. The weather got decent and finally we got a northwest wind, and we just been waiting on that. That deer's been in here 5 days in a row now in daylight. I was a little bit worried. It got really windy tonight. Usually these deer don't really react well to, well, weather change like that, but he came on in. The wind died down just enough, and I mean, what a freaking bruiser. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just cool, man, just having it on your own place. I mean, Dad put a lot of time, money, effort into making this farm what it is, and man, I just being able to represent Georgia like this is what's cool to me. I mean, it's cool taking a deer like this anywhere, but when it's on your own place, your own farm, you've seen these deer grow. I've known this deer now for a couple years. It just means more. Gosh, what a freaking monster. A freaking monster.
This is a set we call the Triple C. This right here is the infamous, the famous Cow Creek. South wind blowing right across the creek. So what I'm hoping is that buck that we've been hunting is on the south side of the creek, in between here and there. And I'm gonna wait for a lull like we got right now, and then I'm gonna rattle and hopefully get him back here. Oh yeah, did I mention it's 80 degrees? November 7th, 80 degrees. Sweet. Matt. Well, that didn't take long. right in. Dude, I couldn't, I didn't even put the horns down. I could hear him grunting. That's crazy. I'd be interested to see what that arrow tells me. Blood here and blood here. Well, we get blood for about 20 yards maybe. And then there's nothing down any of these trails. I mean, you figure with all this white grass back here, you know, that would have brushed up on something. I don't know. Till we get back to the lodge and look at it on the big screen, I won't be able to tell you. So we're back at the Jayhawk. We're going to jump in this Jeep and head down Cow Creek and back to the scene of the crime and hopefully pick up the trail. We'll see what we got. You found him?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Pretty one.
Look at that. Unbelievable. Big old 6x5, missing a brow tine, but I don't really care. I mean, look at that sucker. You learn a lesson every time you come out here, and man.
We're in a muddy quad pod, which is phenomenal for hunting one or two people. It gets a little squirrely trying to film out of it, especially in this plot, because most of the deer, but you can't bank on it all the way, come from down this lane right here and then up this road and then come towards this side of the plot and then the feeder. But we got a have a plan for all directions. But there's 2 or 3 different shooters in here, and from Mississippi, it's a pretty good afternoon, about 55, 56 degrees, sunny. You got big canal back here behind us, and then out in front is that slough, secret plot slough that we always hunt. And this is just an island of just thick WRP, and it holds a lot of water, but there's always a couple big deer that stay in this area. But the hardest thing, for some reason, I don't know if they're coming so far, but the hardest thing is to get deer here early enough that we got good camera light. But we're set up. It may be a little shaky at times, a little camera movement, but we're gonna get him shot if he comes in here. We're gonna figure it out. Grigsby little buck coming out of his coffee beans. Right there in the back of this buck. Oh, I see him. That's a big deer. Oh. I think that's Crabby 10. The no-shoot one. I can't tell for sure. Yep, for sure, Crabby 10. Dang it. He's a 4.5-year-old 10-point. There he is in the corner. No, that's him, Riggs. That's the 9. In the corner. know I saw Krabby Den. I don't know where this one came from. He's coming in the corner now. Come on, baby. 62 in the corner. There's Krabby Den right there, behind him. No, he's gonna push him out. He's pushing him in them coffee beans. Dadgummit. He was fixing to walk right out in the plot. He's just standing in there. Here comes Krabby Den. He's coming to the middle. It's the right call. He's definitely forward. God, he's pretty. He's coming back out now, Riggs. Here he comes. Man, he is just feeding. Come on. If he would just go to the left, I'd have a lot better shot. The only way to shoot him where he is I'm way to scoop way up. Are we good? Yeah, you're still good. Still 52. That's the same deer I shot 14 days ago.
Shot earlier.
I mean, it was 53 again. I mean,
So you put your hands on him yet?
No.
Oh, he did. Let's go get him.
Y'all looked at the video?
You did. He did.
There's blood right there.
Yep, right there. Right there.
Bunch of blood spraying up here.
Right there, the bunch.
Oh yeah.
That's the bunch right here. Y'all see right here? Look right here, dog.
There he is.
Dude.
You got him, brother. Finally. That is a giant.
Holy smokes,
Good gracious, Cody.
Testing grounds. Giant.
Man, Cody, that is awesome. That is
Look
a
at
giant.
that assailant.
Perfect hole. Look at the tines on this dude. You told us the other day.
I told you.
You said he is a giant. You're right.
And I know we talked about it, like, man, what if he showed back up and what, you know, the story and all that, but
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, it was not any equipment on the first shot.
No, you just shot a little bit low.
I hit him right here across. There's no vitals.
Yeah.
I don't
Nothing.
care what broadhead you shoot. If you don't hit vitals, you can't kill a deer.
Nope.
It was on me.
Hey, you remember them old Rambo movies?
Yeah.
The tips he had, that'd have killed him, but that's
Yeah.
the only one that on the air that would have killed him.
But I'm telling you, you put it where it's supposed to be, and there ain't no broadhead I'd rather have tipped
No.
than that assailant.
Nope.
On an absolute
Stud.
Mississippi
Good gracious.
stud.
First deer of the night have come out. Towing a pond right here, and the good thing is they're just feeding into CRP. I didn't really like our entry, but it's probably be okay. So as long as this thing wind will just stay straight north, it's kind of got a west pull to it. I just don't like, and there's no telling what's going to be on that side of us. But we'll see. I mean, the flyer buck's always back this way, so hopefully he comes right up this food plot. Comes right here into the alfalfa. Easy. They're all right here. Here's Big Brother in the field.
Meh.
That's my first deer, guys, on my own property in Kansas. Woolly grass is turning out to be one of the, I mean, it's just premier. Alfalfa, soybeans, milo, head feed.
We're about to go look for the flyer buck, the star buck, tough sucker. I know that because I center punched him. I'm just praying that we walk right up on him this morning.
You see him?
Hey,
Sure enough.
yeah, that was got him.
God, what a brute, dude. Look at the neck on him.
Got a neck on him.
That is some kind of awesome,
I know. Do like Jordan. Let's count him up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
And this one is 16.
16.
Well, the woolly grass produced, you know, I think we truly have walked by faith. God has taught us that. The older we get, He's helped us along the way and be able to, like I said, just share what we've learned, and you know, with the woodsman guys and all the pastors and the people that love the Lord, it's sure pointing us in the right direction. God has sure blessed us.
It is November 8th, and it is prime time. It's that time of the year. It's some of the most magical days of the year you'll get as a bow hunter, especially in the state of Indiana here. We usually have a short window, and usually about the 6th to the 12th, you've got to be in a tree no matter what. Nice, beautiful, crisp south wind hit me right in the face this morning, blowing right off this big bluff. Our access was dynamite. We still got a bunch of standing corn, probably 150 yards from us here, and we got this clear cut. The transitions back to here. We mowed this summer. We come in and mowed some trails to this clear cut that come right past this corner right here. I like the spot for calling too, because one, it's real thick, so they have to come all the way in to see, and two, they can't circle downwind of me because this big bluff behind me. So well, it's been a pretty slow morning, but we finally had a little bit of action there. Had a doe kind of coming our way and had a nice little 2-year-old right behind her. Eventually kind of cut off to the right, back in behind me somewhere in this little patch of timber. But that's encouraging. Maybe she'll come back out here. Maybe come out here and camp out in front of us for a while. Maybe Debo will find her. It's Debo. It's Debo. Bet. Whoa! What just happened? Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if you can even see me here. I just hit that sucker. I'm pretty sure I just smoked him. Oh my God. I'm trying to hold it together here, guys. I'm trying to hold it together here. I've been hunting my tail off. I just grunted that sucker in. Pretty sure I hit him pretty good. Gosh, I hope it was on the camera. Oh my gosh. Ooh, he might have been pinch quarter too. Oh, thank you, Lord. All right. He's down. See him down there? Oh, yeah. Man, that's a framey of an 8-pointer you're gonna get right there. Wow. Here lies Debo. This old boy has given us fits. The pictures after pictures of pictures I've had of this dude over the last 2 years. Gosh, we didn't really start hunting him last year. We just picked up this piece last year, and we didn't, Brandon tagged out the first day he was here on a big one, and then we left it alone until gun season, and that's about the time we started our cat and mouse with him last year. Be about opening day of gun season last year in Indiana, and we chased him and chased him and chased him, and then this summer we quickly started putting some plans together for him this fall, and then he kind of disappeared on us a little bit, and then finally showed up this summer on the big tine. And once he found the big tine, he was all over it again. And then it took us a little while to figure out where exactly he was bedding. He was bedding in a little different spot than he was last year. I'm figuring probably crop rotation. And once we've kind of figured it out, we honed in on him. But his smart sucker, he knew right where he was at. It was going to be hard for any of us to get in on him early. And it was hard for us because we were getting some daylight pictures of him, and we had to stay disciplined, not burn off in there. And it was so hard when you get a big sucker like this walking during daylight, not to try to jump on it and capitalize it, because he was pretty patternable. About twice a day, he was walking past one camera around the inside corner of a cornfield. Man, good Lord bless me today. I know that. Beautiful animal. It's been a fun chase.
Just got in the deer stand, 3:30. There's some management bucks that have been coming in here, some does. We're kind of down in here just to, we'll wait until kind of last light. There's a nice 10 that's been showing up in here too, but he's been all nighttime pictures, not very regular. We're in here just kind of hanging out. Hopefully Colton gets an opportunity tonight. We'll see what happens in here. Perfect weather conditions, cool. Winds really died down from this morning. Never know what's going to happen. As people know just by watching this place, it's magical. Honeybreak is a very unique place. So we'll see. Got plenty of time. See what happens. Whoa. Big buck. I think that's the 10. All right, here he comes. Just gotta wait.
You smoked him, Tyler. Load another one. He's down.
Cole, dude, that's a dang giant.
Dude, he is awesome.
That's the 10.
Yes, that's that deer that I said was down there.
Yeah.
And I just was being sarcastic. I said, he's going to probably walk out right there because we were set up this way. And when you said that, I said, my first glance at him, I thought it was Stomper.
Yeah.
From the side. I thought it was Stomper Jr. from the side. And then when he turned and I could tell he wasn't that wide, I said, maybe he's not a Stomper.
He's got a beautiful frame.
Oh, man, he's great.
He's awesome.
I think he's going to be 160 plus.
I think he is too. Cole, heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's the 10.
Yeah, that was a little unexpected.
That was
very,
and I'm glad.
very assuring.
I'm glad we waited too. Because
Oh my God! Look how many times we almost shot a doe.
Dude, I almost shot a doe. Luckily,
Multiple times.
She went in the woods.
No kidding.
We were out here really just to help come out here and manage does, and if a coal buck showed up, there's been some out here, and then we look behind us, and this giant is coming through, and he was on a pretty good walk.
He was on a good pace, yeah. And I thought he was going away at first, and turned and come helped us out a little bit.
He is a beautiful, beautiful buck. That is a giant.
What a phenomenal deer.
Dang it. Wow.
He's got some nice mass too.
Heck yeah.
What an evening.
Dude, thank you.
Thank you.
Love it out here. That's our
Awesome.
first kill together.
It is. It's a pretty good one to start with.
It is. First of many, I hope. this is a good way to wrap it up. You know, we're going to duck hunt in the morning and leave tomorrow afternoon. Colton got a deer tonight. Was able to get a nice one yesterday too, the king. Man, I just can't say enough about this place. I know these guys right here put in so much work and effort throughout the season and all year long. You just don't know what it takes to keep this place the way that it is. And you know, there's not everywhere in the southeast that has deer like this. This is insane. Can't say enough about it. Thank you, Uncle Drew. We appreciate you having us down.
Hey, brother. Glad to be a part of it.
Special place. It's a toad.
Day 6, I believe it is. So based on the most recent information, we decided to come back in here to where we hung the stand a couple days ago. Wind's pretty good for it. Already a bunch of deer out there, just kind of feeding around. I've got confidence in this spot. We just got to have the right deer come by. Hopefully we can get it done pretty quick. Seems like we're losing deer every day. Got high mid-60s and finally a good consistent wind. I mean, it's blowing 7 to 10 miles an hour, so that's good. We'll see what tonight holds. Right there. He's behind them branches. What are they looking at? There's something going on over there that they're looking at. They're still staring. Buck's still out there feeding. We got some more deer starting to roll into our east. But this buck's been out there feeding for an hour, it seemed like anyways. He fed right up into the bottom of that other tree stand that we hunted. The wind would have been wrong for it, but he turned around and he's pacing back this way, so we just gotta hope that he feeds this way. Normally they do that, but we'll see. I'm so pumped.
You got him. He just went down right there.
No, I didn't.
Dude, gosh.
No.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Oh, it was just meant to be. It was just meant to be. Dude, I'm glad you saw him. I'm glad you saw him. Oh, he stopped right there perfect. Oh my gosh, he went down right over the fence. Did you get him? Did you get him?
I did.
I don't know how he got past us.
Oh, you're gonna be able to see it on camera.
God, we worked for that one.
Oh, we did.
Oh gosh. Dude, my dream hunt.
Oh, I'm so happy.
My dream hunt. Oh man. Oh yes, sir. Sever ate him up. Let's go get him. He's a stud. Dang, man, that's awesome, isn't it? That's so cool how his beam curves in like that. Man, we worked for this deer. My dream hunt. Just a stud of an 8. I can't be any more proud. I probably don't deserve this, but I don't take it for granted. I can promise you that. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be able to come out here and hunt, let alone shoot a deer like this.
Just shot the feedlot buck. I shot him at the corn. What does the head look like? What did the head look like? It looked good. He literally walked right down the road, right under the tree. The head looked pretty good. It looked a little bit low, but it looked pretty good though, didn't you think? There's my buddies right there. They've given us great cover to walk into the stand right through the feedlot. I spent a lot of time looking at them while I'm up in the stand. I mean, the primal ladder's just right there.
He didn't even make it out of sight.
Here he is. He's right there. He ran literally 60 yards.
Oh my. How
pretty of a deer is that?
Oh man. Congrats, buddy.
But he didn't go far, did he?
He didn't make it out of sight.
Oh my word.
I don't know how they didn't see him fall.
Look
He's
at
so
that.
close.
Look at that big brute right there now.
Woo!
Look at that.
That's a stud.
Dude, that is a giant.
Stud.
Look at this mean bean.
God, that kicker is way cooler than I thought
Look
he was
how
on
far
picture.
he went.
He didn't go
40
yards?
40 yards. This
40
deer
yards?
literally, let me tell y'all folks something real quick. This right here, hold him up, Jeff, right there. This mega meat, if that's not proof right there, literally, so he goes in here and obviously we'll flip him over, see where it came out, but it went up in there and did some damage, but this deer literally, how far did he go, Jeff?
40 yards.
40 yards. At
40
the most.
yards. He fell over right here, and we still gave him time because we weren't sure, which is the right thing to do. I mean, he didn't go, oh my
Nowhere.
word. He literally went nowhere. We thought for sure he was going to go down in the swamp another 100 yards from here, but he didn't make it. What an incredible deer. This deer is just awesome. Probably a 6.5-year-old buck here at JB Outfitters in Kansas. Once again, my streak continues out here with these boys, and it's unreal.